It's in the game.
What the king, what is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene with a two, drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the 49ers and the Pack.
Just about set. Anders Carlson has the ball teed up. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. Gray gonna return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick in the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted first overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll try to run for it. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short, and now it's fourth down. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
On first down, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run the toss to Jacobs. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Gray gonna return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Niners offense gonna take over now for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Now he'll run it. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
3rd and long. Here's Purdy. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple. Here's Mitch Wisnowski now, and he is hoping to improve on his 1st attempt. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Packers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Jaden Reed was the intended target. It's 2nd down. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Love. That's complete to Watson. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs. Jacobs, 1st down and more. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 31-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. So after 1, 7-0 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
He gets that complete as he hits Reed. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Here we go. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready. Here's Love. This one caught at the 4. He's in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Deebo Samuel gonna get a chance to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score, pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll put Ayuk in motion. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The 49ers out to punt this one, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This returnable with Reed. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, Love. This one is caught by Reed. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Packers.
19 yards. That's good for a Green Bay Packers.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Off he goes. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll run with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. The ball inches from the goal line. Third and goal. Now Love. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be fourth and goal coming up.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Samuel, going to see what he can do. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. 49ers offense about ready to take over once more. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. From the gun, it's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll try and get there on the ground. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. They'll come up here, first and 10. To throw is Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed.